made my job easy. So let's give him another big hand. Again, his 100th victory. The plaque says Briarcrest Christian School is proud to recognize head baseball coach Craig Hopkins. Congratulations on your 100th win, April the 19th, 2021, Briarcrest 2, CBHS 1. And it's a dog head of the Saints. And I'm going to go give this to him, and then I'm going to come back and tell you about what Mick is going to do.
If anybody has jumped on, we are honoring Coach Craig Hopkins for his 100th win in coaching here at Briarcrest.
Interesting fact also is that Coach Hop saw the potential of him, pulled him up as an 8th grader to play varsity. So he was involved in 83 of those 100 games, which is pretty amazing. Also, I think there was Drew, did he come up too? Is that right? Yeah. He's been involved those same 5 years. So we appreciate all the team, all the effort. It takes a team to win 100 games, and you guys are awesome. Coach, great job. Thank you.
Big accomplishment for Coach Hopkins. He's done a fantastic job here with our Saints. Just a stand-up guy as well as an excellent baseball coach that the players really like to play for. And that's, that's hard to do. You drive them, you push them, but you also got to make them want to run through a wall for you, and Coach Hop is able to do that. We're very, very blessed to have him as our head coach. His 100th win was against Christian Brothers when we beat them 2-1. So that was awesome. So we'll go on and get cranked up with our starting lineups. Our home team Saints are taking the field for a little pregame infield. And I'll give the starting lineups, and probably the timing should be pretty darn good for the first pitch to be going when I finish doing that. So we'll start out with our home team Briarcrest Saints. Our record is now 20-5 through 25 games. Leading off and playing shortstop is Mick Arney. Batting second and playing right field is Eli Smith. At third base and hitting third is Tyler Harrington. Playing catcher and batting cleanup is Jonas Sutton. At first base is Trey Bird, batting fifth. Luke Willard is hitting sixth in left field. Tonight's designated hitter is senior Drew Atkins. He'll be hitting seventh. Tate Gentleman is back at second base, hitting eighth. And center fielder Joshua Russell is batting ninth and playing center field. On the mound tonight is sophomore left-hander Matthew Dallas. Matthew is going to be making his fifth start tonight. He has a 3-1 record, and we are looking forward to seeing what the youngster has. He is steadily improving every start. He gets a little better, a little better, a little better. Love seeing it out of Matthew. Anxious to see what he's got going on tonight. For the visitors, Arlington Tigers, leading off and playing center field is the very talented Josh Cooper. Wyatt Guess is hitting second and playing shortstop. Cannon Linebaugh is in the lineup tonight, hitting third and playing first base. Colbin Tyson is hitting cleanup and playing catcher. Dylan Keith is in right field and hitting fifth. J.J. Walters is the DH tonight, hitting sixth. Braxton Tompkins is back at second base, hitting seventh. Peyton Oliver is at third base, hitting eighth. And Logan Aldridge, last night's starting pitcher, is hitting ninth and is in left field. Big right-hander Connor McCaslin is on the mound for Arlington. Connor played first base last night. The first time Arlington and Briarcrest played, this was well over a month ago. It was a very close game. Logan Aldridge started. It was a very tight game until the very end of the game, and we were able to come back and put a rally together and score, I think, 3 or 4 runs in the last innings, and we ended up with winning by a couple runs. But it was a very close-fought game, unlike last night's game, which the score of last night's game is certainly not indicative of the talent between both teams. They're very, very similar talent, both very well coached. It just wasn't Arlington's night last night. They actually, it was only a 2-0 game, and then the wheels kind of fell off late. So I do not expect another 13-run difference tonight. We got a little wind blowing out tonight, so we'll see if that calms down come game time. But if some boys get some balls up in the wind, we're liable to see a few more homers. In last night's ball game, we had a couple standouts. One is our senior right-hander, Peyton Moore. Peyton had his second consecutive complete game. Peyton pitched all 7 innings. He struck out 7, walked only 1, allowed just 4 hits and 4 earned runs. 3 of them were a late 3-run homer in the bottom of the 6th inning. Otherwise, he was pretty nasty. So that was another great outing for senior right-hander Peyton Moore. On the offensive side, Josh Russell, junior center fielder, hit the first homer for the Saints this year. It was a 3-run bomb that would have been out of any stadium. He really tattooed it. And he also had a triple. So Josh had 2 hits, triple homer, drove in 4. There was a few other 2-hit nights. Mick Arney had 2 more hits, 2 more RBIs. Trey Bird had 2 hits, scored 2 runs. Luke Willard had 2 hits, RBI, and a double. Tate Gentleman had 2 doubles, drove in 2 runs. So it was up and down the lineup. Everyone contributed for those 17 runs. So it was a very fun game to watch last night, and we're very much looking forward to a much tighter ball game tonight. So we're going to have McCaslin's on the bump for the Arlington Tigers, and Matthew Dallas, sophomore left-hander, is on the hill for our Briarcrest Saints. So it looks like the visiting team is not going to take pregame infield. So the umpires are coming up the home plate. So once they finish, we'll be throwing the first pitch. So we're pretty well right on schedule for a 7 o'clock start time. Our PA announcer will announce the starting lineups and probably play the national anthem, and then we will get cranked up. So very, very soon, we'll be throwing our first pitch. We just had a little Briarcrest fifth grader sing the national anthem, and I don't know if it was a boy or a girl. I couldn't tell. He was actually over at the soccer field next to us, but did a bang-up job. Hit all the high notes. Really nice job. So, again, Matthew Dallas is on the bump for us tonight, sophomore left-hander. Matthew is a early commit to the University of Tennessee at Knoxville. He's a good 6'6" left-hander, big upside. He has got a 3-1 record so far this year. This is going to be his 5th start, his 6th outing.
Now announcing your Briarcrest Saints.
I'll try to talk.
Starting at shortstop, Nick Arney. In right field, Eli Smith. At third base, Tyler Harrington. Catching, Jonas Sutton. At first base, Trey Bird. In left field, Luke Willard.
I'm actually going to wait to start talking until the PA guy finishes.
In center field, Josh Russell. And pitching tonight, Matthew Dallas.
Like they did. That's right. That's what I'm saying. They got cut off. What the ladies up here said, it doesn't really matter what I said. It's what I put on Facebook that matters.
So sophomore left-hander Matthew Dallas has got his warm-up tosses. Matthew, thus far this year, has got a 4.13 ERA. His whip is 1.3. He's got 14 base on balls on 31 strikeouts, and those 31 strikeouts are in only 22 innings pitched. So he is, when he has got the ball in the zone, he has proven to be very difficult to hit. The key for any young pitcher, especially a young, tall, lanky pitcher, is the reproducibility of his mechanics, the reproducibility of his release point. And when Matthew does that, he is very effective. He stays low in the strike zone. He stays around those knees. And he is difficult to hit. When he gets himself in trouble is when he loses that release point and he starts throwing too many high and away fastballs to right-handed batters. So let's hope that we've got the Matthew Dallas that has been really, really good, especially starting out against this Arlington team. They're going to be coming after us hard. I'm sure they took offense to that beatdown that we put on them last night, and they'll be coming after us. So Matthew Dallas had a little powwow on the mound, and Matthew's ready to throw his first pitch to the leadoff man, Josh Cooper. Josh led off the game last night with the base hit right back up the box. And he is the catalyst for this Arlington offense that has been very effective this year. I've tracked them the whole year. I've got several players that are on that roster, so I see how they do after each game, and Josh is right up in the middle of it. First pitch, fastball, right down the middle, taken for strike one. We've got a little breeze blowing out the dead center. Saints are wearing their white uniforms, white tops, green Saints across the chest. White pants, green hat, white stripe down that leg. The 0-1 pitch, fastball taken for a ball, a little bit up, a little bit away. Out in the outfield, we got Willard in left, Russell in center, Eli Smith in right. Hopefully they're all a couple steps deep with this wind blowing out. 1-1 pitch, taken for ball two, just a little bit up. 2-1 pitch coming to the senior center fielder, Josh Cooper. Good pitch right there. That's a fly ball to right field. Eli Smith's got a beat on it. He's called everybody off, and he makes the catch for the first out of the top of the first inning. Very nice job by Matthew Dallas. His mechanics look very smooth, very comfortable. Nice job right there. Getting probably one of the top 3 leadoff men around here at least. Always good to get that leadoff man, especially someone with Josh's speed. That's obviously the igniter. And that brings up the shortstop, Wyatt Guess, number 2 batter for Arlington. Good-looking player. First pitch swinging, high fastball, elevated, fouled off to the right. No balls, 1 strike. That's a good start for Matthew. First batter, strike 1. Second batter, strike 1. Matthew does that 61% of the time. Another really good pitch. In on his hands, fastball, little late ride. Fouled it back, strike 2. Nice pitch right there. Let's hope Matthew continues to live right there on those right-handed batters. 0-2. Let's see where Jonas sets up here. He's looking to get out. That's a nice pitch right on the corner. Beautiful job. Jonah was set up outside, put that mitt right on the corner, and Matthew hit it. Beautiful job right there. That's a backward K, out number 2. And that brings up senior first baseman Cannon Lineball. Cannon can flat out hit. I've watched this young man since he was 6 years old. He plays for the other Tigers team in our age group. I haven't coached Cannon, but I've seen him across the dugout and watched him play. And he's just a hitter. That dude can hit. He stays in the middle of the field, line drives, strong. First pitch fastball, he took it for a ball just a little bit up. We got 2 outs. We're in the top of the first inning. Cannon Lineball, 3-hole hitters up. Good pitch right there. Took something off that one, fouled it off to the right. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Across the infield for the Saints, we got Trey Bird at first, Tate Gentleman at second, Mick Arney at short, Tyler Harrington at third. And our battery tonight is senior Jonas Sutton and sophomore Matthew Dallas. 1-1 pitch coming. Nice pitch right on the knees, inside corner. Beautiful pitch. Cannon didn't like it, shook his head a little bit. Steps back in for the 1-2 pitch. Wind's changed now, blowing out a little bit towards left. Wow, good pitch, good location, just off the plate. Early indication of this umpire, I like his zone better than our umpire last night. Zone was way too big on the corners. That was just off the plate. Umpire did not put his arm up. That's a nice pitch. Pulled the string. Jonah was able to catch it before it got in the dirt. I think that was a changeup right there. That is a beautiful 2-2 pitch. Very nice first inning by Matthew Dallas. Good start to the game. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors for our Saints in the top of the first inning. Connor McCaslin has thrown his last warm-up tosses. Colbin Tyson fires the ball to second, and
Mick Arney.
our leadoff man, Mick Arney, steps to the plate. Mick is hitting .415 on the year with a .462 on base percentage. He is leading the team with 34 hits and 25 RBIs. Tell me that's not some production right there. First pitch, fastball, outside corner, taken for strike one. It's a big right-hander, Connor McCaslin. I'm not sure what year he is. The roster doesn't tell me. Junior. Just one of my scouts in the stands just turned around and gave me the scoop on this right-hander. Ground ball, the second baseman. Fields it cleanly. Throws Mick out for the first out. That was Braxton Tompkins, the second baseman. Good-looking player. I was very impressed by Braxton last night. So first out of the game is
Eli Smith.
a ground out, 4-3 if you're scoring at home. Second to first, and that brings up senior right fielder Eli Smith. Eli's hitting .346, getting on base at a .434 clip. Leads the team in total bases. 3 triples on the year. If he gets a gap, he can really run. First pitch, fastball, taken for a ball down. 1 ball, no strikes. I'd like to see Eli start smacking that ball in that left center field gap. He's kind of gotten off that about the last 3 games. Cooled off a bit. He was on fire. He's one of our seniors that we needed a few guys to pick up the missing bat of Michael Dallas, our senior shortstop and leadoff man, who's been out for about the last 3 weeks with a pulled hamstring. 1-1 pitch coming, and Eli had been that guy. He got on fire. He raised his average above 400. Cooled off of late. That next pitch was a fastball after his fouled off ball to the left, and the count's now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung through that fastball. We got 1-2. Good job. That was a changeup. McCaslin left that ball up, got away with it, fouled that ball to the left side, and the count's going to remain 1 ball and 2 strikes with 1 out. It's a nice pitch. This McCaslin's a good-sized kid. He looks to be 6'2". Good sturdy body on him. Good-looking player. Wind's blowing out pretty good clip to left field now. Got him. Elevated a fastball. Got it by him. Nice pitch right there. Good sequence. Elevated the changeup and then came back with an elevated fastball that Eli swung through for strikeout. Out number 2. And that brings up Tyler Harrington. The always dangerous Tyler Harrington. I'd like to see him get a fastball about belt high and see how far he can hit one right here with 2 outs. This is what happened last night. Logan Aldridge, their starting pitcher, got 2 quick outs, and then he plunked Tyler right on the hip and ended up coming around to score. That first pitch got in on Tyler's hands, kind of a half swing, fooled him a bit. Swung through it for strike 1. We got 2 outs, no balls, 1 strike. It's a fastball down and away, taken for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tyson, the catcher, turns around and asks the umpire where that pitch was, if it was low or out. 1-1 pitch coming. Oh, he got it. That's going to get in that right center field gap. That ball's going to be down. That's at least 2. Right fielder Dylan Keith does a nice job cutting that ball off, gets the ball in quickly, holds Tyler to a double. Nice job, and that is great to see out of Tyler Harrington. When Tyler's taking the outside pitch to that right center field gap,
Jonas Sutton.
that's when I've seen him start banging those inside pitches out of the ballpark. So that's great to see for our offense. I've heard through the grapevine, I'm not sure if it's true or not, but we're hearing that Michael Dallas may be feeling good enough to DH on Friday. And boy, what a boost that's going to be to our lineup. So Tyler's on with a 2-out double, and catcher Jonas Sutton's up the bat. Jonah walked 3 times and doubled last night. He was on base all 4 times. First pitch, fastball up and away, taken for a ball. All right, same script as last night. 2 quick outs. Got to get a guy on. Let's see if we can get him around. Jonas getting on base on a 402 clip. He's second on the team in doubles with 6. Love to see him split a gap right here. That's a changeup. He left that one up. That's the second changeup that I've seen McCaslin throw. Both of them have been up. Let's hope that continues. That one was 2 up to hit, but if he keeps on getting that up, one of our Saints is liable to bang one. 2 balls, no strikes. Senior catcher Jonas Sutton. Ooh, good fastball outside corner. Jonas swung through that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Arlington was up 3 up, 3 down. Young Matthew Dallas had a very nice first inning. Colbin Tyson and McCaslin got a little powwow at second base, probably with the runner on second. They want to make sure that their signal sequence is in sync. And let's see if the Saints can drag this run home here in the first inning. Always good to strike first, get your opponent on their heels, and keep on throwing haymakers from there. So we got 2 balls, 1 strike. We got 2 outs. Tyler Harrington just doubled right center field gap. Another fastball Jonas swung through. Takes the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now we got a lot stronger wind to center field. We're liable to see some offense tonight if this wind continues to pick up. It's blowing straight out. I think it's going to be a jet stream no matter where you hit it tonight. 2-2 pitch coming. Fastball, outside corner, took it for strike 3. Good pitch right there. So the Saints strand 1, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base, and through 1 complete, we are knotted at 0. And Matthew Dallas will be heading out for his second inning of work. And here we go in the top of the second inning. Matthew Dallas threw his last warm-up toss. Jonas Sutton fired down to second. Jonah and Matthew are going to talk a little bit, get everything in sync. And the leadoff man for Arlington is the catcher, senior Colbin Tyson, former Briarcrest Saint. Last night, Colbin had a RBI single. And did a nice job behind the plate as well. Threw out 1 base runner. So here we go. First pitch coming. Matthew Dallas. We're in the top of the second inning. Change up and away. One ball, no strikes. Strike, inside corner. Good pitch right there. Looked like something off speed. Got in there on Colbin's hands. That's a good pitcher's pitch and probably a good take by Colbin. That ball was probably going to saw him off right there. Matthew steps off, regroups on the rubber, and he's got his 1-1 signal. Here comes 1-1 pitch. Nice job. That's another one. Josh Russell going to have to get back on that one. And our gold-gloved center fielder has got it. Took about 3 steps to his right. I thought Colbin hit it better than that. He must have got out on his front foot a little bit. So we have got 1 out in the top of the 2nd inning. That's a fly out to the center fielder, F8. And that brings up senior right fielder Dylan Keith. We're in the top of the 2nd inning. Nobody on. Matthew Dallas is looking good so far. A lot of strikes right around that zone. Dylan's a big, strong right-handed hitter. He's been in that 3-4-5 hole for Arlington all year. Having a really nice senior season. That 1-0 pitch, hard fastball, outside corner, right where Jonah was set up. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Middle's playing straight away, outfield straight away. Eli shading over to right field a little bit. That's a nice pitch. That was a change-up. Had some late dive away from the right-handed hitter. Really nice pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To the 5-hole hitter, Dylan Keith. Wow, good pitch. Little bit inside. I do like this umpire zone so far. It's pretty true. That was a little up, little in. Good take by Dylan. That was a really good pitcher's pitch. Was probably going to tie him up if he swung at it. And that's pretty. He swung. Jonah blocked it beautifully. Threw to first to finish the strikeout. That is a nice, tight breaking ball. Matt, this is, I don't want to hex things, but this is the best that I've seen Matthew early. In some of his earlier starts, it's taken him a little bit to find his groove. And he seems to have it right there. That was a filthy breaking ball that really fooled Dylan and swung kind of a half swing. And, again, Jonah did a heck of a job smothering the ball and threw a strike the tray to finish the out. So we've got 2 outs here in the top of the 2nd inning, and that brings up the DH, J.J. Walters. J.J. played third base and hit a home run last night, had a 3-run homer. He's DH in the night. First pitch is an off-speed pitch. Started middle, broke down and in, swung through it for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. It's going to be a high hopper to Tate at second base. He backs up, fires to first. Very nice job, Matthew Dallas. His off-speed pitches look good. He's got some velocity on his fastball. He's hitting his spots. Liking what we are seeing out of this young left-hander early. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors in the top of the 2nd inning for our Saints. And up the bat is Trey Bird, Luke Willard, Drew Atkins, and Tate Gentleman to bring them home. finishes warm-up pitches, and we are ready to start the bottom of the second inning.
Number 5, Trey Bird.
And Trey Bird, senior first baseman, who has an appointment at the Naval Academy waiting on him. How about that? One special young man. Trey's hitting .349 coming into this ball game and getting on base at a .462 clip. He has really turned it up. He's another one of our seniors, along with Eli Smith, that really took it upon themselves to take up for the absence of Michael Dallas's bat and really turned it on. 1-0. First pitch was a fastball away. Second pitch was a fastball away. 2 balls, no strikes. And Trey, as hitters must do throughout the season, made an adjustment. He was missing some middle out pitches, and he's been banging it in the right center field gap. Let's see if he can do the same thing. That's a heck of a take right there. He saw 2 outside fastballs to start the at-bat. McCassin came back in, and that one was inside, so he has got a 3-ball count. And we'll take a leadoff walk right here. That's a nice pitch. Fastball taken for a strike. Hey, when Trey Bird gets on, good things happen. He's second on the team in runs scored behind Josh. He's got 20 runs. So Trey gets on a lot, and he scores a lot. Let's see if he can do the same thing right here. Good swinging right there. That's a borderline strike on a 3-1 pitch, but I love the aggressiveness. That's what we want to see from our senior hitters. Grip it and rip it, baby. It's going to take the count to 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch coming. Senior Trey Bird. Good swing. Good pitch by McCassin. I like this young right-hander for Arlington. I think Coach Smith has got a gem in this young man. He's elevating his fastball. He looks like he's very aggressive, confident young pitcher. Seen him throw some change-ups and some hitter counts. Trey fouled that ball off. That was a good inside fastball that Trey took a yak at. And I've seen a little change in intensity with 2 strikes. I think Coach Hop has been preaching, and Coach Holmes as well, I'm sure. More aggressive with 2 strikes. That's a nice breaking ball right there. Fooled him. Really nice pitch. That's a backward K. You got to tip your cap to the pitcher right there. That was a tight and late breaking ball on a 3-2 pitch.
Willard.
So we got 1 out. And that brings up senior left fielder Luke Willard. Luke had a couple hits last night, including his 6th double. First pitch, fastball, outside corner. Took it for strike 1. Wind continues to blow out dead center. Fastball, outside, taken for ball 1. That evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Arlington's wearing their road grays. They've got Arlington across their chest. Gray tops, gray caps with the black bill. Good-looking uniform. Good swing right there. That was a fastball outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes on senior left fielder and freed Hardiman bound Luke Willard. One ball, 2 strikes. We've got 1 out. We're in the bottom of the second inning. We've got no score. Whoa, that one got him right on the booty. So that was a breaking ball. Started it too far inside. Luke did a heck of a job just locking in his feet. That wasn't going to hurt, and we got ourselves a base runner. That's a nice job. Real nice job on that 1-2 count. That brings up senior Drew Atkins, who's the DH tonight. Drew has got the power to put one in the trees. I'd love to see him get a belt-high fastball. He is overdue for a Drew bomb. See if Drew can stay aggressive here and get him a good fastball to hit. First pitch, fastball down. Good take by Drew. Ball 1. Luke's got really good speed at first base. Coleman Tyson's got a good arm. Comes out of that chute. He's probably 1-9, 2-0 catcher. Got a good arm back there behind the plate. 1-0 pitch. Fastball taken for a strike. I'd like to see Coach Hop get this defense on their heels right here. See if we can get Drew swinging it and Luke running it. Force that defense to do something. A little bit of wind blowing out the dead center. 1-1 pitch coming. Fastball, pounded it into the plate. I hope that field umpire is watching McCaslin. He did not look like he came to a complete stop right there. It's kind of one continuous motion. Let's hope he or the home plate umpire is watching that. We'll see what he does this one. So McCaslin's on top of Atkins right here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. See if Drew can find him a gap. We got Tate Gentleman, senior second baseman, on deck. Fastball, strike 3 taken.
Now batting number 8, Tate Gentleman.
And that brings up senior second baseman Tate Gentleman. Tate had a nice game last night. Couple doubles, a walk, couple runs scored, couple RBIs. Short hop the fence in left center and hit another one off the bag down the third baseline. See if he can barrel one right here. Pickoff throw over to first. Willard's back in safely. Got 2 outs, man on first. Luke was hit by a pitch with 1 out. See if Tate can be aggressive. I'd like to see him get aggressive early in this count, especially if McCaslin comes inside. Tate can jerk that inside fastball. Fastball outside corner. Took it for a strike. Good-looking right-hander right here. No balls, 1 strike. Breaking ball. Fooled Tate. He thought that was coming at him. Lowered his head. Broke right in there. Tate's in trouble now. 0-2. He's going to have to protect here. McCaslin looks like he's got a pretty good arsenal. Tate's got to protect, put this ball in play. We got 2 outs, man on first base. Wouldn't be surprised if Luke ran here. Good swing. Try to get a fastball in on Tate's hands and fouled it straight back. One ball, 2 strikes. Senior second baseman Tate Gentleman. Tate's getting on base on a 390 clip. With these 2 strikes, he's going to have to turn it up right here. Put this ball in play. Tyson set up way outside. Strike 3. Took another one. That's 2 not good at bats by either Atkins or Gentleman right there. Hopefully they can turn things around and have better ones next time. I'd like to see our hitters hit more straight ones. They get themselves in these breaking ball counts, and then they do it to themselves. Got to hit a fastball early in the count. So, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. And through 2 complete innings, score is 0-0. Matthew Dallas just took his last warm-up toss. Jonas Sutton fired down to second, And the leadoff man for the Arlington Tigers is going to be Braxton Tompkins. Braxton will be followed by Peyton Oliver and Logan Aldridge. Braxton had a hit, drove in a run, or scored a run last night. Had some really good at-bats, so I was very impressed with this young man. Nice player right here for Arlington. Matthew, so far, 3 up, 3 down in the first, 3 up, 3 down in the second. See if he can continue his good pitching ways. First pitch at the top of the third coming. Fly ball right field. Eli Smith's got a beat on it. Makes the catch. Didn't have to move much. Atom ball. 1 pitch, 1 out. Good start for the top of the third inning with Matthew Dallas.
Now batting number 2, Peyton Oliver.
That brings up third baseman Peyton Oliver. Peyton pitched an inning last night. He was the second pitcher in for Arlington, wearing number 2. We've got 1 out in the top of the third inning. No score. Fastball outside corner. Peyton swung through that one. No balls, 1 strike. Matthew continues to get that first pitch over. Next pitch is a fastball away, taken for ball 1. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Trey Bird shading the line over at first base. Taylor's pretty far off third base line. Eli Smith shading the right field line. Fastball, got it by him. Very nice pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. See where Jonas sets up right here. Man, I'd throw another fastball. He did. Fastball, 3 in the exact same location, 3 swings, 3 swing and misses, and another strikeout for Matthew Dallas.
Now batting number 16, Logan Aldridge.
That was the 4th strikeout thus far. And that brings up senior left fielder Logan Aldridge. They got to watch the bunt right here. He can flat out bunt it. That's a breaking ball, outside corner, taken for a strike, and he can drop it down any time. He is probably the best high school bunter that I've ever seen. It's pretty amazing what he's able to do. He really runs well, too. I guess they'll just give it to him. Tyler's playing way back with 2 outs. His next pitch, fastball up, taken for a ball that it's going to even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Got 2 outs. We're in the top of the third inning. We got a pitcher's duel going on after a slugfest last night. Hard fastball outside corner. Great location. Tailing fastball. Logan swung through that. And I'd throw that same pitch, elevate it a little bit more if Matthew can hit his spot and finish. Had a ball on the field. Stop play. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Senior left fielder Logan Aldridge up the bat. Good location. That's a really nice take by Logan Aldridge as well. I predict that Logan Aldridge is going to have a couple really bang-up years at Northwest Mississippi Community College, and we're going to see him somewhere in the SEC his junior and senior year. He's that kind of a right-handed pitcher. It's a nice breaking ball. Tate's got it. Throws to first for the out. Very nicely done by Matthew Dallas. That was a breaking ball away. Logan made contact. Soft ground ball to Tate. Fielded it cleanly through the first for the out. Another 1-2-3 inning for Matthew Dallas. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. Through 2.5. Tigers 0. Saints up to bat. Here we go. We got junior center fielder Josh Russell going to lead us off. I hope he has a more aggressive approach to the plate than our hitters had last inning.
Josh Russell.
Got to get Josh on the bag. Good things happen when Josh gets on base. Josh had a triple, scored a run, and a 3-run homer last night. He had 4 RBIs on those 2 hits, leading the team in. There we go. That's a great hit right there. He smoked that ball to the left of the shortstop guess. Hard hit ball, one hopper right at him. That's what I want to see, is that straight fastball getting banged. First pitch of the count. Took way too many strikes so far this game.
Now batting number 9, Nick Arney.
And this right-hander, McCaslin, is a very talented young man. As a hitter, you just don't want to get yourself in a 2-strike count, in a breaking ball count with 2 strikes. So nice job by Josh hitting that first pitch. He's on. Josh is leading the team in runs scored with 22. And he's stolen 15 bases on the year. That's a first pitch breaking ball to Mick Arney. Nice job by Colbin. Colbin actually blocked it right in front of him, so Josh didn't go, and then Colbin kicked it. But by that time, it was too late for Josh to do anything. Josh is always looking for any opportunity to run. Mick's hitting .415. Fastball away. May have been kind of a pseudo pitch out right there. Looked way away. And that takes the count to 2 balls and no strikes to the sweet swinging senior, Mick Arney, getting on base at a .462 clip. See if he can get on base right here. That's a nice pitch right there. And there's Josh. That throw did not get by or get away from Colbin. That was an inside fastball that Mick swung through. Probably got maybe 4 feet away, but Joshua Russell was anticipating. Great jump. He's on second base, and the Saints have something cooking. Runner in scoring position. And Mick's hitting .441 on the year with the runners in scoring position, and he's leading the team in RBIs with 25. And I'd love to see him get his 26th ribby right here, which is pretty amazing because when Michael was in the lineup, Michael Dallas, before he pulled his hamstring, Mick was hitting in the 9-hole. And it wasn't because he's the 9th, best hitter on the team. Just that's the way Coach Hop likes to configure his lineup, is have a quality hitter down at the bottom. And it worked. It's worked all year. Mick's hit. He's driven in runs. He's scored runs. And he's really done a heck of a job since Michael's been down. Really, Mick, Trey, and Eli really picked up the slack for a couple weeks when Michael went down. The next fastball was up, taken for a ball, so Mick is in a hitter's count, 3 balls, 1 strike. Let's see if the Mickster can get one in the jet stream right here. Drive home Josh. That's a good elevated fastball by McCaslin. He looks to be in the mid-80s, I would think, just looking at some of the swing and misses. And he's lived at the top edge of the strike zone as well. So he's getting some fastballs by our Saints hitters so far. And that takes us to a 3-ball, 2-strike count. See if Mike can get this runner over to third base at the very least. Inside. So that was a strike last night with the home plate umpire, who had a huge zone from corner to corner. So that's good to see. That ball clearly went around the plate. That was a ball. And if it was a strike, I'd tell you if it was a strike. But that was a ball, and that's a good job by the umpire in calling that. So that's a really good at-bat by Mick. Took a tough 2-strike pitch right there. And that brings up senior right fielder Eli Smith. Eli's hitting .346. See if he can split a gap right here, get us a couple runs. Ooh, that one got him. Actually, I got the umpire, so that ball, I don't know how that missed Eli. I thought for sure that hit Eli, but I think it completely missed Eli, and I think it got the home plate umpire right flush on the right wrist. Our Campbell Clinic trainer is going to come on out and take a look at him, make sure he's okay, but I heard flesh, and I thought it was the hitter. Both runners are able to advance. It's going to be a wild pitch. And Eli Smith is going to have ducks on the pond, baby. He's got to get these runs home. So we got 1 ball, no strikes. We got a man on second and third. I'll let you know what Coach Smith decides to do with his defense this early in the game. They're going to give the umpire plenty of time. Take a look-see, make sure that he can make a fist, move his fingers. Looks like he's going to be okay. All right. We're about to resume action now. All right, so we got 1 ball, no strikes. We got a man on second and third. Mick Arney walked. He's leading off second. Josh Russell led off the bottom of the third inning with a missile past the shortstop for a base hit. We got the wind blowing out, and we got a left-handed hitter who likes to spray balls in the gap. I like the way this is setting things up. Eli's got 5 doubles and 3 triples, and I'll take either one of them. That next pitch is a fastball. That's a real nice take by Eli. That's a borderline pitch that he's going to do nothing but swing through or foul back if he yaks at it. He took it for a ball. So we've got McCaslin on his heels right now. We got to throw a pretty good punch right here, and let's get these runs home. Good swing. That's a good swing right there by Eli. Fouled it back. Got in on his hands a little bit. That's a good hard inside fastball by McCaslin. Corners are in, middle's back with no outs. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Outfield's all straight away. Left fielder's really shallow. I've seen Eli hit many balls and get over that left fielder's head. That's a breaking ball. Eli fouled that one straight back. That's going to even the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. I say that about Logan Aldridge in left. He is a premier defensive left fielder. He does like to play shallow and challenge you to get the ball over his head. He's got a lot of speed, and he's just a really gifted outfielder. 2-2 pitch. We got no outs. We got a man on second and third. Eli Smith's got to put this ball in play. Got him. Fastball. Right through it. Nice pitch by McCaslin. Eli had him 2-0. McCaslin was able to fight back and get that strikeout. It's a big out.
Number 13, Tyler Harrington.
Brings up senior third baseman Tyler Harrington. Tyler had a double last at bat. Very nice. They're going to walk Tyler to get the Jonah. So we got an intentional base on balls. That's going to put the bases loaded for Jonas Sutton. McCaslin had Jonah's number last at bat.
Number 1, Jonas Sutton.
So it's going to be up to our senior catcher, Jonas Sutton, and first baseman Trey Bird to get these runs home. See if Jonah can pick out a fastball right here and get one into the jet stream. Needs to stay aggressive. Keep on swinging that stick. We got 1 out. We got the bases loaded. Tyler Harrington was just intentionally walked. He's not leading off first. Mick Arney earned a walk. He's off second. Josh Russell led off the inning with a base hit. He is on first. Fastball outside. Good take. 1 ball, no strikes by Jonah. He needs to stay aggressive. He needs to hit a fastball early. Jonah hit his 6th double last night. Also walked 3 times. Breaking ball right in there. Good pitch by McCaslin right there. It's a good-looking pitcher. Been very impressed by this young Connor McCaslin. I imagine he'll be one that'll anchor the staff next year. That one got him right in the back. That's an RBI hit by pitch. Nowhere to go on that one. No matter what Jonah tried to do to get out of the way, you just got to turn your back and just grit your teeth. That's an RBI hit by pitch. Senior Trey Bird up the bat. Saints draw first blood. Junior Dylan James is going to run for Jonah. Dylan had his first varsity hit last night. He jumped on a first pitch fastball in the 7th inning and smoked the ball over the second baseman's head. Congratulations, Dylan. I didn't realize that. Ooh, good swing by Trey Bird. McCaslin got Trey looking at a breaking ball last at bat. He's done a nice job with these on these middle out pitches. He just missed that fastball. I like the aggressiveness by Trey right there. So Russell scored on that hit by pitch. Everyone else moved up a base. 0-1 count on Trey Bird. We still got the bases juiced. We got to put up a crooked number in this inning. That's a nice changeup right there. Pulled the string on Trey. Really nice location, too. That's a nice velocity change and nice late run on that inside corner. Trey's going to have to protect here. No balls, 2 strikes. McCaslin's been aggressive with 2 strikes. Hit a spot. Catcher Tyson wanted that pitch up and away, and that's right where he threw it. And Trey's going to have to protect on that breaking ball. McCaslin got him on that pitch last at bat. You can bet he's going to come back with it right here. So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if Trey can get that foot down, keep those hands back, and just throw the head at it. Good piece of hitting. He got that breaking ball, did a nice job fouling that ball off down the right field line. It was way foul, hit it hard. Good job. Trey had 2 hits last night. He had a nice double and a single. Hitting .349 on the season. Doing a nice job for Craig Hopkins Saints. That's a nice take right there. That's a really nice pitch by McCaslin. He was wanting Trey to go fishing right there. Trey had nothing of it. Nice job by Colbin Tyson also. Not letting that ball get by him. It was a little bit outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We got 1 out. We got the bases juiced. Big at bat. Got him. Fastball inside corner. Snuck one in there. Good location by McCaslin. He's got Trey twice so far.
Now batting number 14, Luke Willard.
Let's see if Luke can jump on the heater early in the count and clear these bases. He's done that. One other time this year, he came up with the bases loaded, smoked the ball in the left field line and cleared him. Dylan James runs well at first. They'll be off on the pit on any hit. First pitch, fastball, outside, just missed. Colbin asked the umpire where it is. 1 ball, no strikes. Senior left fielder Luke Willard. Luke was hit by a pitch. Back in the 2nd inning, was left stranded. Breaking ball, buckled his knees, right in there for a strike. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm glad Luke saw that pitch. He didn't see a breaking ball last at bat. It's good that he's seen it. It'll help him out in case there ends up being 2 strikes. Good job. That's right in the 6 hole. Heck of a job right there. Only 1 run's going to be able to score because Logan Aldridge plays so shallow and left. And that's good that he didn't because he threw a perfect 1-hopper right into home plate. Nice job by Luke Willard. Jumped on that ball and put it right in the 6 hole for an RBI single, and that plates the 2nd run here in the 3rd inning for the Saints, and we're not done yet.
Now batting number 2, Drew Atkins.
Nice job by Luke Willard. That brings up senior DH Drew Atkins. Love to see him have an aggressive at bat right here. Thinking dead red fastball and drop the head on one. Sawed him off. Ground ball to second baseman. Throws to first for the out. Inside fastball got in on Drew's hands. Hit a soft grounder to second. Saints are able to score a pair, though. It's a nice job. We got the lead 2-0. We got those runs on 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and we left 3 men on base. So through 3 complete, Saints are leading the Tigers 2-0. All right, we are ready to start the top of the 4th inning. Saints were able to scratch across a couple runs on only 1 hit. Last inning took advantage of a hit by pitch, a walk, a hit. Nice job by the Saints.
Now batting number 1, Josh Cooper.
And the Tigers are back up to the top of the lineup here in the 4th. Josh Cooper. Josh flew out to the right fielder, his first at bat. And let's see if Matthew Dallas can continue his masterful pitching so far. He has been really good. First pitch of the 4th inning on its way. Right in there. That's a slider or breaking ball of some sort. Right in there for a strike, 0-1. That has been the majority of the hitters so far. That's exactly what Matthew's done. That first pitch has been in there. Good location right in there for a strike. 0-1 pitch. That one's another breaking ball down, taken for a ball by Cooper. Josh can really run. He's got long legs. He'll be able to put on another 10, 15 pounds before his playing days are done. He's probably going to develop more power. He's a really good outfielder. He's been an infielder for the majority of his career, and he may have found a home in center. He can really run him down. It's a good hard fastball, just elevated and taken for a ball. Count now goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Infielders are going to have to get it and throw it. Josh gets down that line. He's a high-end runner, and he's always hustling. 2 balls, 1 strike. Tyler's in right in the baseline. Trey's playing back. Middle's back as well. Still have wind blowing out dead center field. Great pitch. Pulled the string right there on that 2-1 pitch. Really nice pitch. That looked like it started in the strike zone and dipped out. Jonah did a nice job taking it right off the dirt. Cooper swung through it, and that's going to even the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Josh calls timeout. Matthew finishes his throw. will reset with the 2-2. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Saints are leading the Tigers 2-0. Leadoff man's up, Josh Cooper. Got him. Hard fastball outside corner. Beautiful pitch. That ball had some velo. Nice pitch right there. That was just good old-fashioned hard ball on that 2-2 pitch.
Yes.
Really nice pitching sequence right there. He threw Josh 3 breaking balls, couple fastballs. Got a strike on a breaking ball, strike on a fastball, and then finished him with the fastball. Really nice job. So we got 1 out, and that brings up shortstop Wyatt Guess. Wyatt was called out on strikes back in the 1st inning. First pitch fastball, taken for a ball, up and away. 1-0 pitch coming. Oh, spiked that fastball. It's going to take the count to 2-0. That's the first 2-0 count that Matthews had so far this game. He's been very efficient with his pitches. He has been pounding the strike zone. His concentration seems to be much better from pitch to pitch than any start that I've seen him throw so far. He seems to really be locked in this game. Oh, wow. Oh, goodness. That was a 2-0 breaking ball that I thought was in there. It must have been down, I guess. He called it a ball. I thought that was a filthy 2-0 breaking ball right there, but umpire didn't think so. I can't see up and down since I'm looking at the umpire on the catcher's back, so. Fastball inside corner. Very nice 3-0 pitch. And that takes the count, 3 balls and 1 strike. That was a pretty pitch on the inside corner. See if he can claw his way back and get this out. Shortstop Wyatt Guess, number 17, up the bat for Arlington. Breaking ball in. That's the first base runner of the game. I didn't want to say anything, but Matthew had a perfect game through 3 1/3. So that's broken. That's going to be his first walk. And that's going to bring up the always dangerous first baseman, Cannon Linebaugh. Cannon has swung one of the steadiest and most lethal bats in this area for years and years. Just a pro hitter, man. Line drives everywhere. Fastball inside corner. That's right where I would stay on Cannon. Would not want to get his arms extended. Matthew was able to get Cannon swinging for strike 3 in his first at bat. He's got an 0-1 count. I'll take a ground ball right here. Just a leisurely pickoff throw to first base. Guess back in there safely. Middle's in double play depth. Tyler's even with the bag. Trey's holding him on at first. Outfield straight away. Hopefully with this wind blowing out and the 3-hole hitter up a couple steps deep. See if we can get a ground ball right here. Whoa! That is a high fastball. Got away from Matthew. Got all the way to the screen. Arlington's got a runner in scoring position. Here's where I'd like to see one of the seniors come in and get Matthew refocused right here. He seems to have fallen off track. He may have just tried to heat up a little bit on Cannon. He knows Cannon very well. Cannon was a teammate of his older brother Michael for years playing with the Tigers, so he's been a little boy in the stands watching what Cannon's capable of doing. He may have just tried to heat up a little bit too much there. So we got a 1-ball, 1-strike count. We got a man on second base. We've got 1 out. That was a breaking ball up and in, taken for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Senior first baseman, Cannon Linebaugh. think Coach Hop, the scoreboard's correct. The count's 2 balls and 1 strike. I think maybe he had raised his fingers and flashed something different. But it's definitely 2 balls and 1 strike. I think we got everything taken care of here. So we got to lead this runner out there. This is a big at bat for Arlington. Linebaugh's got a runner in scoring position. That's where he does his best work. I know last summer at the 17U age group in the World Wood Bat, Cannon was a real standout. He hit over 400, made the all-tournament team. Really nice hitter. Let's see if Matthew can take care of business here. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's a nice pitch. Check swing, held it. Hitter count. Cannon's aggressive. 3 balls, 1 strike. Three 1 pitch. Fastball inside corner. Just missed. That's okay. That's not a bad walk right there. He's a dangerous hitter, as is the next batter, Colvin Tyson. That ball just missed. Now we got to have our middle turn a double play right here. Good job by Coach Hop. I was hoping Coach Hop was going to call timeout and come on out and talk to his young left-hander. Matthew was so dialed in those first 3 innings, and I sensed with a couple of the fastballs just a loss of concentration, which is to be expected when you got a sophomore. I mean, he's a young man, still learning how to pitch and still learning how to concentrate. That's a good timeout and a good pep talk right there.
Batting number 8, Colvin Tyson.
Just where defense has got to do something for him here. Colvin does everything on the ball field really well except run. Now, he runs hard. He's always putting forth full effort. He just doesn't do it very fast. So he is a good man to double up if we get a ground ball right here. He hits the ball hard as well, so that's a pretty good combination. If we can get him to hit the ball hard on the ground, we'll be looking good. Tyler's even with the bag, maybe a step behind the bag at third. Trey's behind the runner at second, and our middle's in double play depth. First pitch, breaking ball, taken for a strike. Very nice pitch. That caught the outer half. That was right where Jonah was set up. That's a really nice off-speed pitch for strike 1. I'd like to see him get in on Colvin's hands right here. Colvin's another one that you don't want to get his arms extended. He hits the ball very well the opposite way. 0-1 pitch coming. There it is. It's a hard ground, easy ground ball. It's too slow to turn. Tate charged it, was able to get the out at first. That's going to give us 2 outs. Man on second and third. And right fielder Dylan Keith up the bat. Dylan struck out swinging on a really tough breaking ball back in the second inning. See if Matthew can bow his neck right here. Cannon Linebaugh's leading off second. He walked. First pitch, fastball inside corner. Beautiful pitch right there by Matthew. Good location. That's where he wants to stay on this big, strong right-handed hitter, Keith. Do not want to let him get his arms extended. He's got big boy power. I'd stay right there with heat and breaking balls. Uh-oh, hit it hard. But he's hit it right at the guy that I'd want to hit him to in the air. That's Josh Russell. Had to move just 1 step, flew out. Nice job by Matthew. Got his focus back. Heck of a pitch right there. Very nice job. So Arlington was not able to take advantage of a couple walks. No runs, no hits, no errors. They left 2 guys on base. And through 3.5 innings, Saints 2, Tigers 0. All right, we're in the bottom of the fourth inning. Saints leading 2-0. Tate Gentleman is going to lead us off. Tate struck out looking back in the second inning. Let's hope he has better luck against this big, strong right-hander, Connor McCaslin. Tate's going to be followed by Josh Russell, who had a base hit and scored, and then Mick Arney and Eli Smith. First pitch, fastball outside, took for ball one. Love to see Tate get a fastball early in this count and barrel one. Get another one in the gap. He short off the fence last night at Arlington on one of his doubles. Like to see him do it again. There it is. Good swing right there. That was another fastball out. Good swing by Tate. Fouled it off to the right. Like the aggressiveness. Evens the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. Outfield straight away. A lot of wind. Love to see Tate get one up in a jet stream and run for a little bit. That was a breaking ball. Didn't come around. Almost hit him in the head. Fortunately, he ducked. Then he ducked and missed his bat, too. His bat was sticking up. So that take the count, the 2 balls and 1 strike. Senior second baseman Tate Gentleman. He'll be playing at Christian Brothers University next year. Fastball, outside corner, took it for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He's got to protect now. He's seen that breaking ball twice. He took the breaking ball for call, strike 3 last at bat. Let's hope he puts this ball in play right here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There we go, right back up the box. Good piece of hitting right there by Tate Gentleman. Good job with 2 strikes. Atta baby. Put the barrel on it, good things happen. Saints have a leadoff man on.
Now batting number 21, Josh Russell.
See what Coach Hop does here. Tate's stolen 6 bases on the season. Josh is red hot. He had a homer and a triple last night, 4 RBIs. He had a base hit, came around to score. His first at-bat tonight, he came into the game. Raised his average 257. First pitch, breaking ball, took it down for ball 1. Very nice take. It got enough of the plate, but it was down. See if Josh can barrel another one. That ball's going to fly out of here. Wind's whipping. Oh, good pitch, good hack right there. As he got his fastball, he had a really good swing. May have been elevated just a little bit, fouled it straight back. Good aggressive swing by Russell. He is really dialed in hitting. One ball, 1 strike. Tate Gentleman led off the bottom of the 4th inning with the base hit. Saints leading 2-0. That's a nice job. Nice job by Tyson right there, catcher for the Tigers. Tough breaking ball in the dirt, outer half, and he smothered it. Tate couldn't go anywhere. 2 balls, 1 strike. Josh Russell. See if he can split a gap right here. Two 1 pitch coming. Oh, just got the end of the bat. It's a pop-up. Going to be a tough play, though. That ball's down. That's going to be a base hit. Tate, he's kind of in no man's land as a runner. They're probably just 10 feet behind shortstops as a runner. You got to kind of wait and just kind of assess, go about 2/3 of the way, and that ball was hit in a perfect Bermuda triangle of Arlington Tigers and fell, and that's going to be a base hit. Aldridge, the left fielder, ended up being closest to it and gave it a valiant effort, went right off the tip of his glove. That's going to be back-to-back singles by Gentleman and Russell, and the Saints have something cooking back up at the top of the lineup with Mick Arney. Walked and scored his last at-bat, grounded to second his first, and Mick's hitting .441 with runners in scoring position. He's squaring to bunt, and he does it perfectly. Wow. So perfectly that it's a hit. What a bunt by Mick. That Mick Arney can do it all. He hits, he runs, he pitches, he drives in runs, scores runs, steals bases, and bunts beautifully.
And now batting number 6, Eli Smith.
Wow, that was just a perfect bunt. Both Tyson and McCaslin converged on the bunt. It was to the third base side, right where Mick wanted to put it, and Little miscommunication, no throw, base hit. First pitch fastball, inside corner. Good pitcher's pitch. Unless as a hitter you're looking in right there, that's probably a pretty good take. You've got to tip your cap to McCaslin right there. That's a good first pitch of an at-bat. Infield's in. They're going to be looking for a force out at the plate. Oh, Eli's not seeing the ball well right now. He is in a bit of a funk the last about 3 games. That was a changeup way outside of the zone, and Eli swung through it. Let's see if he can bear down right here. We got to put this ball in play. No balls, 2 strikes. Senior right fielder, Eli Smith. He's got to shorten up, spread those legs, just punch it. Oh, another changeup. Back-to-back changeups.
Now batting number 13, Tyler Harrington.
So Eli swung through that one. Tough at bat for Eli. He's going to come back around. He's such a good hitter. He'll get his mind right. And this at bat, they don't have anywhere to put Tyler, so they're going to have to pitch to him. They intentionally walked him to get the Jonah last at bat. And I think it'd be pretty cool right now if Tyler hit a grand slam. First pitch breaking ball, buckled Tyler's knees, took it for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Hey, as each inning goes, I am more and more impressed with this right-hander, Connor McCaslin for Arlington. He is an impressive young pitcher. Wind's really blowing out the center. If Tyler can just even halfway barrel one, good things are going to happen here. 0-1 pitch coming. Breaking ball, gets away. That's going to score a run. That was in the left-hander's batter's box. No way Colton was going to be able to block that way outside. That's a wild pitch. Saints score run number 3. Second and third, 1 out. And we've got Tyler Harrington, big power hitting stud up the bat. See if Tyler can power another one. He drove a double to the right center field gap, his first at bat. So Tate Gentleman scores on the wild pitch. Everyone else moves up. We got Josh on third. Mick is on second. Good pitch, good swing, fouled it off. That was a fastball outside corner. Tyler fouled it off, just got a piece of it. And the count's now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Infield still in, looking to cut him down on home plate. With Josh's speed, he may have on the contact play. Just have Josh going on contact. That's another changeup. Very good take by Tyler. It's going to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. McCaslin's very confident in all of his pitches. He's thrown several changeups, several breaking balls, in hitters' counts as well. So a good young pitcher for Coach Smith with Arlington. He'll be one that we'll be reading about, I think. Another breaking ball, another really good take by Tyler right there. He's seeing the ball well, very obviously. And now he's had many opportunities to see the full arsenal that McCaslin's got. He's seen his changeup, he's seen his breaking ball several times, and he's already hit his fastball for a double. So 3-2 pitch coming. This is a big pitch for McCaslin right here. See who's going to win this battle. Payoff pitch coming. Got him. Strike 3. Wow. One heck of a pitch by McCaslin. It's going to be up to Jonas Sutton.
Now batting number 1, Jonas Sutton.
That was the 9th strikeout so far this game by McCaslin. So we got second and third. We've got 2 outs. Saints have scored another. That breaking ball, nice job by Colvin Tyson. Does not get far enough away to allow Josh to score. Ball's in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. senior catcher Jonas Sutton. Jonah hit his 6th double last night against Arlington. He was hit by a pitch with the bases loaded, his last at bat, and struck out looking back in the first. Fastball, got it by him, challenged him. That was a mano-a-mano fastball right there. It's going to even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Saints need to scratch across at least 1 more here. We've had Arlington on their heels and let them off the hook. Elevated a fastball right there. Got it by him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's going to have to protect. Going to have to watch for that changeup right here. He's thrown it a bunch with 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good job by Jonah. That was a breaking ball. That was a curve ball. Really good pitch, good location. May have been too close to take right there. Just got a piece of it and stays alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Saints are leading 3-0. We got runners on 2nd and 3rd. Good take right there. Fastball just up. Good pitcher's pitch. He's going to come back with something off speed pitch right here. That may have been a good 1-2 purpose pitch just to change that eye level. He's had a good one. Maybe he'll spike another hook. We can scratch another run on a wild pitch here. Change up in. Good take just off the plate. That's going to take us 3 balls, 2 strikes. McCaslin won the battle against Harrington, last hitter. 3-2 again. Payoff pitch is coming. We've got 2 outs, 2nd and 3rd. Saints leading 3-0. Fastball outside corner. Strike 3. Painted it. Beautiful pitch. McCaslin strikes out the side. That's strikeout number 10 for Connor McCaslin. But the Saints are able to get 1. And we're able to do so on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Through 4 complete innings, Saints lead the Tigers 3-0. We are ready to start the top of the 5th inning. Matthew Dallas back on the bump. Score is 3-0.
Now batting number 30, 14, J.J. Walters.
DH J.J. Walters is going to lead things off. J.J. grounded to Tate back in the 2nd inning. J.J. had a 3-run homer last night in the bottom of the 6th inning. Played third base last night. See if Matthew can continue his mastery of these Arlington Tigers. First pitch, just outside, taken for ball 1. No changes on the defense for the Saints. Everyone straight away. Eli Smith shaded over towards right field. Matthew and Jonah need to get on the same page. Matthew calls timeout. Asks Jonah to come on out. Set up their game plan against this right-handed hitting J.J. Walters. Following J.J. this inning is going to be second baseman Braxton Tompkins, Peyton Oliver, and senior left fielder Logan Aldridge, if they get anybody on base. 1-0 pitch coming. Fastball high, taken for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. We're on the top of the 5th inning. Here comes 2-0 pitch. Wow, breaking ball, beautiful pitch. Started it outside, snap back, late break. Gotta love the confidence in a 2-0 breaking ball from a sophomore left-hander who throws 89. That is awesome. 2-1 pitch coming. That's a hard ground ball to Tate. Tate fields it to his left, tosses to Trey Bird for the first out of the inning. Very nice job. Good pitch sequence. That was a fastball outside corner. McCaslin took it where it was pitched, or J.J. Walters, sorry. And so that's 4-3 on the putout. And quickly have 1 out.
Braxton Tompkins.
That's the second time this game that J.J. Walters has played pepper with Tate. We got 1 out, and that brings up the second baseman Braxton Tompkins. Braxton flew out to right fielder Eli Smith back in the 3rd inning. Braxton had a base hit last night. Scored a run. First pitch, fastball up and away, taken for a ball. One 0 pitch coming. Top of the 5th inning. Oops, spiked that one. 2 balls. No strikes for the second batter in a row. Let's see if he can bounce back again. On the last batter, Walters, he threw a filthy 2-0 breaking ball that Walters took for strike 1, and then I got him to ground out. 2 balls, no strikes. There it is. Good hard fastball. Just challenged him right there. Good hack by Tompkins. Fouled it straight back. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-one pitch coming. Strike inside corner, right on the corner. Painted it. Beautiful. I didn't see if Tompkins is standing on the plate, but he is. He's pretty close to the plate. That was a nice 2-1 pitch. That was just a hard fastball right in on his hands. 2-2 pitch coming. Got him. Fastball elevated it away. Good. So the 2-1 pitch was a hard fastball in on the hands. 2-2 pitch, fastball tailing away. Swinging strike 3 for the second out of the inning. And that is strikeout.
Number 2, Peyton Oliver.
That was strikeout number 6 from Matthew Dallas. And that brings up third baseman Peyton Oliver, who struck out back in the 3rd. It's a hard fastball. Trey Bird's going to have a play. He does. Oh, my goodness gracious. That ball popped right out of Trey's glove. It was not very high. That's about as easy as it comes. He needs to, if he's got chewing tobacco, he needs to spit some chewing tobacco in that glove and get it sticky. That just popped right out of the pocket. I think that's one of those ones that's just too easy. So that's going to be an error. It was in foul territory. No balls, 1 strike. Excellent pitch. Fastball comes right back with a hard fastball right in on his hands. See if he can finish it himself right here. Trey Bird is a gifted defensive first baseman over there. He's had several awesome picks on low throws, flips the ball very well to the pitcher covering. That's probably his first error. I don't recall Trey making an error the whole season, so very uncharacteristic of our man Trey Bird. 2 strikes. Look at that. He just reared back and just played hardball those last 2, blew the last 2 fastballs by him, picked up his teammate. Strike 3, that's strikeout number 7. 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, and through 4.5 innings, Saints are leading the Tigers 3-0. Arlington has got a new pitcher. It is number 15, right-hander Aiden Ludwig. That's going to close the book on Connor McCaslin. Thank goodness. He struck out 10 Saints in only 4 innings. Struck out 10, allowed 2 walks, hit a couple guys, allowed 5 hits. So he had a lot of traffic, but he was able to work out of it with some very impressive pitches. That young man is going to be one of the top pitchers in the Mid-South here this year and next. Very impressive young right-hander. And leading off, bottom of the 5th inning for our Saints is senior first baseman Trey Bird. McCaslin had Trey's number. He's probably very happy that he's off the mound. Ooh, first one right on the hip. Got him. I'll take a leadoff man on. Had nowhere to go there. Ludwig drops down a little 3/4. That ball had a little inside run on the right-handed batter and plunked him right on the hip. So
Now batting number 14, Luke Willard.
Luke had a nice base hit, RBI single in the 6th hole, his last at bat. Did a real nice job getting that run home. He was hit by a pitch, was left stranded back in the 2nd. So he has been on base both his bats this game. Let's see if he can do it again. First pitch, fastball, down, taken for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. With Ludwig's three-quarter delivery. Looks like the ball's got some pretty good tail back in on the right-handed hitters. Looking like it's got some pretty decent movement there. Oh, that gets away. That's a fastball inside. That's ball 2 off of Colvin Tyson's glove. Runner advances to second base. The Birdman. It's going to be a pass ball. I think Colvin should have caught that ball. So let's see if Luke can drive home another run here. Luke came into the game hitting .268. His average is raised a little bit with that hit. Getting on base at a .397 clip. There it is. That's going to be a double. That's going to drive home a run. Heck of a job right there by Luke Willard. That is double number 7. Second RBI on the day. Heck of a job by Luke. Good aggressive hitting right there. Take advantage of that hit by pitch and pass ball. Saints are able to scratch across their 4th run. And senior Drew Atkins up to bat.
Now batting number 2, Drew Atkins.
Drew grounded out the second baseman back in the 3rd. Struck out looking back in the 2nd inning, so he is due. See if Drew can barrel one right here. Good swinging. Fouled it off right at home plate. No balls, 1 strike. Four to nothing. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Luke Willard leading off second base. He just hit a double, run scoring double. He scored Trey Bird, who led off the inning with a hit by pitch, advanced the second on a pass ball. The Saints have nobody out. Drew's got to get this runner over. Good aggressive hitting. That was a fastball inside running in. Drew fouled it off, and the count is now no balls and 2 strikes. Excuse me if I'm clearing my throat a little bit. I got a little sinus going on. I've been battling for a couple days. Wind still blowing out. Strike 3, outside corner. Got him looking. Nuts. Really hoping Drew was going to get a rip right there. So we got 1 out.
Now batting number 8, Tate Gentleman.
That brings up senior second baseman Tate Gentleman. Tate struck out looking back in the 2nd inning. Singled and scored in the 4th. Let's see if he can trade places with Luke Willard right here. Got 1 out. Bottom of the 5th inning. Fastball. Took it inside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Tate's been getting on at a .390 clip so far this season. Need to have him get on that bag. Love to see him drive home this run. 5 runs will look a whole lot better than 4 up there on that scoreboard. There it is. That ball's going to be down for another base hit. Good piece of hitting right there, right over the second baseman's head. We got a man on 1st and 2nd, or 1st and 3rd rather. Josh Russell up the bat. So Tate's got him a twofer. Luke's able to go to second, but he was not able to score. He had to make sure that ball got down. Wasn't hit particularly deep.
Now batting number 21, Josh Russell.
That brings up Josh Russell. Josh is 2 for 2 tonight. He has scored a run. Had 2 hits last night. He has seen his average steadily rise. He's hitting the ball with authority. And he's making us all happy because he's hitting the balls in the gaps and running. And we love to see Josh run. Good aggressive swinging. He's been aggressive this whole game. As a fastball ran in on his hands, fouled it off towards our third base dugout. And counts no balls, 1 strike. Let's see if Coach Hopkins gets aggressive right here. Tate's got 6 stolen bases on the year. Luke's got really good speed at third base. Let's see if we force the issue with the Tigers' defense. Running. They do throw. Oh, we did force the issue. Tate ran on the pitch, stole the base. Tyson threw to the shortstop. Threw it low. Ball got under the shortstop's glove, got under the glove of the second baseman, backing him up all the way into center field. So the Saints are able to take advantage of a throwing error on that stolen base attempt. We do score the 5th run. Tate's on second base. Josh has got 2 strikes on him. He swung through that one as well. Just up, fastball up. Just missed. Good take by Josh right there. See if Josh can drive home this run. We got 1 out. Yeah, it's 2 strikes. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Coach Smith is questioning the balls and strikes. It is 2 balls, 2 strikes. I hope they get it right. Coach Smith's getting his point across. Earlier in the game, we brought it to the umpire's attention that he had the count wrong. I think what Coach Smith is saying is the umpire didn't come and talk to him when we corrected our count. So anyway, hopefully they get it right here. He has 2 strikes on him. Be a moot point right here if Josh barrels another ball and drives home this run. So Tate Gentleman's leading off second base. Saints have scored 2 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. We're now leading 5-0. Josh Russell's got 2 strikes on him. See if he can put this ball in play. Ooh, that got him again. And that is Josh's 8th time that he's been hit by a pitch this year, leading the Saints. He doesn't mind getting hit. Tough like his mama. I've said that a time or 2 during these broadcasts. Of course, his dad's sitting right here next to me, and he's agreeing. Tough like his mama. So we got a man on first and second. We've got 1 out. And that brings us back up to the top of the lineup, Mick Arney. Mick had a perfect sacrifice bunt that turned into a hit his last at-bat. See if Mick can drive home this runs. Oh, sawed him off. Not going to be able to turn 2 on that. Barely gets the out there at second base. Great hustle by Josh, making that a very close play. That's the fielder's choice. We've got 2 outs. And that brings up Eli Smith.
Now batting, number 6, Eli Smith.
So Tate's able to advance to third base. We got a man on first and third. We had this same situation earlier this inning. The defensive play that Arlington chose to go with was a throw to the shortstop, just kind of breaking towards the middle of the field. Fortunately, it was a low throw that was able to get through, and Luke was able to score. Let's see if Coach Hop puts the pressure on once again, and he does. Check swing by Eli. I think he was supposed to take that pitch. A little bit up, fouled it straight back. So he's got no balls, 1 strike. It's another good pitch to run. We haven't seen much of this new pitcher Ludwig to see what he does with when he's ahead in the count. But we'll see what Coach Hop wants to do here. Fastball, good take off the plate. Had some late run away from the left-handed hitting Smith. I think that started on the corner, but by the time Tyson caught it, that was a ball. I'm looking for Mick to be running right here. We've got 2 outs. We got a man on first and third. Saints have plated 5 runs. Fastball inside corner. Very nice pitch. Eli's just having one of those tough stretches where it seems like he's guessing a little bit. He's swinging through balls that he could drive and then not getting calls that he wants. So been there, done that. You just got to work out of it, and you do it by swinging. Let's hopefully he can barrel one right here. Whoa. No throw. That's a way outside fastball. It's going to take the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. They concede the stolen base. So we got a man on second and third. 2-2 pitch on senior right fielder Eli Smith. Eli came into the game hitting .346 with 5 doubles and 3 triples. And I'd gladly take a barreled single right here, drive home a couple runs. We got good speed at second. Got him. Fastball outside. Just not singing it. It's one of those stretches that you gotta fight through. So nice job by the Saints picking up 2 more runs. We do so on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. And through 5 complete innings, the Saints are leading the Tigers 5-0. Matthews about to throw the first pitch at the top of the 6th inning. He's going to be throwing it to senior left fielder Logan Aldridge. Watch that bunt. First pitch, swinging, fastball outside corner. Logan took a hack, swung through it, no balls, 1 strike. Good start to the 6th inning for young lefty Matthew Dallas. Looked like he took something off that one. It may have been a changeup. Tailed away from the right-handed hitting Aldridge. No balls, 2 strikes. Outfield straight away. Eli Smith shading the right field line. Ooh, good pitch. Fastball up. Change that eye level. Good purpose 0-2 pitch right there. Like the location. It's going to set up a lot of options right here. See what he does. Coach Harrison calls a great game. Really does a nice job. Got him, fastball outside corner. He reared back and threw the rock on that one. He just challenged him. Beautiful. Nice job right there. That is strikeout number 7.
Josh Cooper.
Strikeout number 8, excuse me, for Matthew Dallas. And we're back up at the top of the lineup. Josh Cooper. Josh flew out the right field in the first, struck out looking in the fourth. That's good hard fastball right there, outside corner. Josh was swinging, swung through it. Two hitters here in the sixth. This is the second one. First pitch fastball for a strike. This next pitch, hard fastball outside, taken for ball 1. That's going to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. We've got 1 out. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Saints are leading 5-0. Little too much time right there. Josh Cooper calls timeout. Steps out of the box, going to reset. So I have so enjoyed following the pitches that Coach Harrison calls. He's a very aggressive pitch caller. That's a breaking ball in, taken for ball 2 and down. But he really likes the inside fastball and gives these young men a really good idea of how to pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. Leadoff man Josh Cooper. Good hard fastball outside corner. Fouls it off to the right. 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To elite leadoff hitter Josh Cooper. Good hard fastball down and in. Josh still swinging up there. Fouls that one straight back. To any college coaches or scouts out there, if you're looking for a center fielder who can track everything down and hit the baseball and get on base for you, Josh Cooper is your guy. And I think he's still a free agent. Whoa, hello, honey. I didn't think that hit him. I thought that was, I guess it did. It was a breaking ball that Matthew, I think, tried to overthrow. He spiked it, so it was a breaking ball actually outside of the right-hander's batter's box, and it may have just got him on the back heel. So that's a hit by pitch with 1 out, and that brings up the shortstop, Wyatt Guess. Josh can run, and Jonah can throw. We got probably the best throwing catcher in the city of Memphis. Jonah's feet and arm strength are both elite. He's thrown out a little over 40% of the base runners that have tried to steal against him. Nice job. Sawed him off on an inside fastball. Fouled off to the right. Very nice. Needs to continue that pattern. Pound these guys in, and then tonight's his off-speed pitches, both his changeup and his breaking ball, he's commanding it, and they're both very effective, both his changeup and his breaking ball. It all gets set up with that inside fastball. Let's see if our middle can turn 2 right here. Wow, hard fastball right down the middle. He just challenged him right there, blew it by him. No balls, 2 strikes. Pretty pitch. Oh-2 pitch coming. Soft toss to first base, keeping Josh honest over there. Oh-2 pitch coming. We got 1 out. Got him. Strike 3. Ring him up. Beautiful pitch. That is strikeout number 9.
Now batting number 32, Connor Lineball.
Matthew has struck out at least 10 in his last 2 outings, and he's knocking on the door this outing. That was number 9. This is the at-bat of the game so far for Arlington. They got 2 outs in the 6th. They got a base runner on, and they got the powerful Cannon Lineball up the bat. There's a fastball inside corner. Perfect location. Jonah wants to call timeout, make sure they're on the same sequence here. That was a beautiful first pitch. I know in last night's game, Peyton and Jonah got off track. There was actually, I asked Tate what happened. There was a man on first base, and Jonah had called for a breaking ball, and Peyton threw over to first base, and then for some reason Peyton, I don't know if he forgot that he called a breaking ball or just assumed that since Jonah didn't call another pitch, he was going to throw a fastball, but he domed Jonah. I mean, with that, just a fastball right in the middle of his face mask. So that was a scary deal. Luckily, Jonah's okay. No balls, 1 strike on the right-handed hitting Cannon Lineball. Pick off over to first again. I'd love to see him concentrate on Lineball right here. Really don't care if he steals second base. We're up by 5. That run means nothing. Like to see his full attention and focus on the Arlington Tigers 3-hole hitter. Fastball up and away, taken for ball 1. Here's where he's got to calm that heart rate, lock in on Jonah's glove and what he's trying to do. I know he's probably trying to do a little bit more since he's got a history with Cannon, knowing him since he was a boy. It's another fastball up, ball 2. Slow himself down. Challenge him right here. Wind still blowing out. Outfield straight away. Eli Smith's the only one shaded anywhere. He's shaded a little over towards the right field line. That was a breaking ball in the dirt that Cannon took. It was down, got away from Jonah, maybe just a couple feet. Aggressive base running by Josh Cooper. Jonah fired to second. It was too late. So 3 balls, 1 strike. First baseman Lineball. Cannon walked, was left stranded in the 4th, and he struck out swinging back in the 1st. So he's 0 for 1. This is his 3rd at-bat of the game. Fouled it off. Challenged him with the fastball, fouled it off to the right, and that takes the count to 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Saints are leading 5-0. This is a game more of what I'm expecting between these two teams. Our first outing against each other was very close until late. Saints were able to battle back late, took advantage of a couple errors by Arlington and won the game. And it was a blowout last night. But tonight's game is more like what I have been expecting looking at the schedule. Inside fastball. That was ball 4. Jonah fired down to second base. Neither Mick or Tate were on the bag. I don't think either one of them knew that Jonah was throwing, and thankfully it hit Josh. So the ball didn't go into center field, and it hit Josh right in the back, and the ball just dropped. So that was very fortunate. So that was Cannon Lineball's second walk of the game. And Colbin Tyson's up. Colbin popped out to the center fielder, and he grounded to second base. He's probably the most clutch hitter in this Arlington Tiger lineup. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike. Very nice pitch by Matthew. He needs to dial it up and get out of this inning right here. Colbin has had a superb senior season. A lot of RBIs, a lot of big hits. Inside. Fastball in. Got to finish this inning right here. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, man on first and second. Saints leading by 5-0. 4-hole hitter, Colvin Tyson up. Breaking ball, outside corner, beautiful pitch. Colvin's just got to tip his cap to Matthew on that one. That started outside, had some late break, and made its way back over the outer half of that plate. So he's in front now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners are going. Got a double steal. That ball's up. That takes the count, the 2 balls, 2 strikes, and now here's where Matthews just got to completely concentrate on this hitter. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Man on second and third. Love to see one of his infielders flash some leather for him to get out of this jam right here. 2-2 pitch coming. Got him! Hard fastball, inner half, strike 3. Heck of a job by Matthew Dallas. And that is strikeout number 10 for his 3rd game in a row. What a pitch right there. Good old-fashioned hard ball. Came right in on his hands. Wow, what a job by that young left-hander. So no runs, no hits, no errors. 2 men left on base. And through 5.5 innings, the Saints are leading the Tigers 5-0. Arlington has changed pitchers. The new pitcher is number 17, Wyatt Guess. Wyatt started the game at shortstop. So that'll close the book on Aiden Ludwig. He pitched 1 inning, allowed a couple runs. And that brings up the bat Tyler Harrington, third baseman. Tyler doubled, was left stranded back in the first inning. He walked and was left stranded in the 3rd inning. And he struck out swinging back in the 4th. So he's 1 for 2. And let's see how Tyler's able to do against this new right-hander, Wyatt Guess. So we got Tyler Harrington, Jonas Sutton, and Trey Bird, first 3 batters of the bottom of the 6th inning. Tyler goes up there, first pitch swinging. Fastball outside corner that he swings through. Oh, 1 the count. Saints leading 5-0. Oh, just missed an inside fastball. It's way up in the air. Logan Aldridge, the left fielder's got it. 1 out. I think Tyler just missed that one. Just got under it. And that brings up the catcher, Jonas Sutton.
Now batting number 1, Jonas Sutton.
And have we got a sight for sore eyes on the on-deck circle? Michael Dallas is going to pinch hit this game and test his hamstring. Michael's been out about 3 weeks now. Pulled his hamstring, running from second to third, stretching a double to a triple. First pitch, fastball to Jonas Sutton, taken for ball, 1-0. And I know he has just been biting at the bit to get back in there. It's been tearing up that competitive young man, Michael Dallas. It's going to be great to see him back in the batter's box. This next pitch, fastball inner half, taken for a strike by Jonah. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch coming. That's a breaking ball. Swung at by Jonah, fouled it off to the right. It's going to take the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch coming. We've got 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning, and the Saints are leading 5-0. Breaking ball just off the plate. He started it on the outside corner, broke out. It's a good call by the umpire. I've been pleased with this umpire's strike zone all night. He's done a nice job. 2-2. Ooh, that one almost got him. Again. It's a fastball in right at his shins. And he just took it for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Wind still blowing out. Love to see Jonah barrel one right here. And he does. That's going to be a double down the left field line. Good piece of hitting. He better hurry. Logan Aldridge gets the ball very quickly. He's got a big arm. No throw. Nice job by Jonah. That is double number 7 on the season for Jonas Sutton. Very nice job.
And now returning, number 3, Michael Dallas.
This is awesome. Michael Dallas is back in the lineup. He's pinch hitting for Trey Bird. Let's see what he can do here. He's going to want to knock the rust off. This is first at bat in close to a month. First pitch to him is a spinner off the plate outside, taken for ball 1. So pinch runner Dylan James out there running for Jonah at second base. We've got 1 out. Saints are winning 5-0. That's a fastball spiked in the dirt. Dylan's going to be able to advance to third base. And Michael's got an opportunity to drive in a run right here. It's going to be a wild pitch. Before Michael went down, he was hitting .388 with an on-base percentage of .483. He had a double, a couple triples. He was up there on RBIs, just already having a heck of a year. There's a fastball. Inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. And he was hitting .357 with runners in scoring position. See if he can continue that trend. Drive home the 6th run right here for our Saints. That was a spinner. Inside corner. Took that one for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. See him take a hack right here. 2-2 pitch coming. Oh, got him. Breaking ball. Outside. Take him a little bit to get his timing. Seeing pitches again. That was a breaking ball in the dirt Mike swung at for strike 3. And that's 2 outs. And now we got Luke Willard up.
Batting number 14, Luke Willard.
Luke is having a perfect night tonight. He was hit by a pitch, left stranded back in the 2nd. He had an RBI base hit in the 3rd and a double and a run scored in the 5th. First pitch swinging, breaking ball outside, strike 1. Designated hitter Drew Atkins on deck. See if Luke can drive home the second run of the game for him. Breaking ball. Strike 2. Good swinging right there. That was a fastball in on Luke's hands. He was up there yakking with 2 strikes. It's a good job. He's got to swing at anything close. Just put the ball in play, get a piece of it. Good job staying alive right there. No balls, 2 strikes. We got 2 outs. Saints are leading 5-0. We got a man on third base. Luke Willard up the bat. Buzzed him right there. For ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That was right under his chin. And let's see if Guest comes back with one of those spinners that he's been throwing. He's thrown a couple pretty good breaking balls that have fooled a couple of our hitters. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3, breaking ball, took it. So we leave the double stranded. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. And we are heading into the top of the 7th inning. Matthew Dallas is out for his 7th inning of work. Saints are leading 5-0. Jonas just threw the ball down to second base, and we are ready for inning number 7. We're in the top of the 7th. Saints are leading 5-0. Matthew Dallas has
Now batting number 11, Dylan Keith.
has struck out 10 through 6. He's going to have to get through big right fielder Dylan Keith, the DH J.J. Walters, and the second baseman Braxton Tompkins to complete this shutout. He has thrown one heck of a ball game thus far. Dylan Keith can rake. He just missed a ball to center field his last at bat. I can tell by his reaction that he just missed hitting it right on the screws. The first pitch was a fastball up, taken for a ball by Dylan. 1-0 pitch coming. Next pitch, fastball up. So 2 balls, no strikes. Here in the top of the 7th inning with the Saints leading 5-0. Whoa, buzzed that one. He's got to corral himself now. I'm not sure what his pitch count is. It's probably up there. Having pitched 6 innings and striking out 10, while striking out 10 is a really good thing, that means he's throwing a bunch of pitches. So I'm not quite sure what his pitch count is. Actually, I do know. It's 71 if that's correct. So he's okay. That was right in there. Fastball inside corner. So 3 balls, 1 strike. He has thrown a very efficient 6 innings so far, if that pitch count's correct, at 72. Wow, breaking ball, beautiful 3-1 pitch. That's a good take by Dylan. I'm sure he hadn't seen that very often so far this year, a 3-1 breaking ball like that. Payoff pitch coming, big right fielder Dylan Keith. Another fastball center field. Josh Russell's got a beat on it. 1 out. Dylan's hit the ball hard his last 2 at-bats, but he's hitting it to the wrong guy if he's going to hit the ball in the air against Briarcrest.
J.J. Walters.
Because Josh Russell can flat out track a ball down in center field. So J.J. Walters is up. He is grounded twice to the second baseman gentleman. 0 for 2 on the day. J.J.'s dangerous. He had a 3-run homer last night in the bottom of the 6th inning. I've been corrected. It's actually 93 pitches. I think maybe a couple light bulbs are out on our scoreboard. It looks like 74, or my eyes are bad too. So, but 94. That sounds more like it. That pushing 100 is what I figured. First pitch was a fastball up. Next pitch is a fastball, outer half. JJ wanted it, took a hack at it, fouled it straight back. That's going to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. So the young lefty's at 95 pitches, which I'm sure right at 100 is going to be it for him. We do have a little action in the bullpen. Jack Newman's up. As a fastball, tailed away a little bit. That's going to take the count to 2 balls and 1 strike against the right-handed hitting J.J. Walters. Two-one pitch coming. Fastball up. 3 balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 1 strike. We got 1 out. Saints are leading 5-0. Matthew is throwing a shutout. Some superlative pitching. Fastball outside corner, beautiful pitch. Painted the black. Hit Jonah's glove. Here's where, up by 5, just mano a mano. He's been challenging hitters with fastball, and he's been beating them. Man, I'd keep doing it. Split the middle. Challenge him right here. 3-2 pitch. Fight. Fastball outside corner, strike 3. Wow, what a pitch. That's number 11. Some kind of performance by this young left-hander. Wow.
Now batting number 9, Braxton Tompkins.
When I got home from work tonight, Matthew was over at our house. I think he had taken a little nap. I think they had stopped and got some Chick-fil-A or chicken or something. So maybe that pregame meal and rest is doing it for him. Braxton Tompkins up the bat. Elevated a fastball, ball 1. Maybe pooping out right here. Let's see if he's got anything left in the gas tank. He's had 99 pitches. He's throwing a shutout. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs. We're in the top of the 7th inning. See if one of his defenders can make a sweet play right here and finish this out for him. There it is. Fly ball right field. Eli Smith's got it, and he just threw a no-hitter. I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to ruin it for him, but he just threw a 7-inning no-hitter. I've got chill bumps right now. That is some kind of, as an announcer, you just don't want to say anything and ruin it. I didn't want to be that guy, but he just threw a shutout as a sophomore in high school. That is awesome. Beautiful job. Huge kudos to Jonas Sutton, his catcher, to Coach Mike Harrison calling the pitches over there in the dugout, and just a fantastic job by a uber-talented left-hander, Matthew Dallas. Wow. I hope Varlas is out here, the guy that writes for high school sports for the Daily Memphian, because he needs to write about the performance tonight from young Matthew Dallas. Not only did Matthew throw a shutout, but he threw a no-hitter. Parents are up in the stands. His sisters, his brother's in the dugout with him. What a really cool experience for the Dallas family. So that was no runs, no hits, no errors for the game. Briarcrest wins their 21st game. And Matthew Dallas just threw a no-hitter. Awesome. We're off tomorrow. We play FACS on Thursday night. Trinity Christian comes back in on Friday night. So hope y'all enjoyed the broadcast, and we'll see you on Thursday night. Good night.